The following program was produced with generous support from Accenture.
The Bay Area is blessed with a wonderful natural environment.
We're the bastion of entrepreneurship.
We have such a great diversity.
It's an amazing mix of cultures.
We all know why we love the San Francisco Bay Area. So it's all the more disturbing to face the environmental and social challenges confronting us daily.
There's a lot of issues with regards to education.
A lot of the Bay's riches were destroyed.
If you're homeless, you may not hear a kind word all week.
The reality is that if we don't care now, we're going to have some issues down the road.
Working to address these issues are dozens of organizations with enormous challenges. But can these organizations do this alone?
Because we're a nonprofit, we can't afford a full staff and a full crew.
And we don't have that kind of force within our own department.
Volunteers are really essential.
It's absolutely critical for the work that we do.
Volunteering to me is just really making a difference, and that can only be done with a lot of people offering their time.
I'm with my dad working in the garden, and I'm trying to make the garden more pretty.
Volunteerism is getting to know parts of your local area that you wouldn't normally see.
It's a good way to spend a Saturday morning and give back to the community.
Volunteering teaches us worth, self-worth.
It's really neat to paint a mural that the students have drawn and something that they want to see in their school.
It's waves. It's pretty full waves.
So why don't well-intentioned people volunteer? Fortunately, there's a nonprofit organization called Hands-On Bay Area that makes it easy for busy individuals to get involved.
And hands-on fit the bill. I could choose what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, and how often, and it was just a perfect fit.
It makes it efficient for volunteers to find projects that fit their schedule.
All the projects are available on the website, so they can go there, they can check it out at their convenience, see what time they have available, and participate.
There's plenty of things to do, whether it's working in the middle school here, they work with homeless, they work with all sorts of environmental programs. So I think it's really great that they reach out to the entire community and not just concentrate on one area.
Hands-On Bay Area basically manages these volunteers, recruits, orients them, educates them, and takes them to these nonprofits to do this great work and help each nonprofit achieve their mission.
With the collaboration of such motivated individuals and agencies, Hands-On Bay Area makes a huge impact on our communities.
It looks like an amazing amount of work, but bing, bang, boom, in 2 or 3 hours, the Hands-On Bay Area volunteers have almost completely cleared it up. They're an absolute dream organization. They come and do miracles for our parks.
Hands-On Bay Area has definitely made it more realistic for us to actually complete the kind of projects that we want to do.
We use 90% of our construction as volunteer labor, so it's absolutely critical for the work that we do.
But volunteering isn't just for individuals and nonprofits. Corporations can participate as well. In fact, it turns out that corporate volunteering is also beneficial to the corporations themselves.
There are a number of benefits to companies when they engage in corporate volunteerism.
It's good for your employees and their morale.
And they get to know other employees at the company while they're out making a difference in the community.
For us, it provides us an opportunity to allow our employees to work in a vast range of areas in all the locations that they are already working. So they get to give back to the communities where they work.
They're our interface to a large number of nonprofit organizations that we would like to be in contact with and be supportive of, but we can sometimes be overwhelmed.
They find the organizations, they help set up the projects, they coordinate with our employees and do it successfully.
At Hands-On Bay Area, we engage 10,000 active volunteers throughout the Bay Area. Last year alone, we did nearly 48,000 service hours between them. And they partnered with 300 community service agencies and conducted, on average, 120 service projects a month.
Well, volunteer services are important because it's just a gigantic resource. I mean, you think about it, millions of people around this country are involved virtually every day making a difference in their communities.
I love volunteers. I think volunteers are the greatest workforce in this country. People are like treasure. When you get to know them, you get to see them at their best. If you look down the line and see the different people that are working on the same project, all for the common, good of one goal, it's very encouraging.
If we have the opportunity to go out into the community and volunteer, it really expands our understanding of what our communities are about, what our fellow human beings are like, what it's really like out there.
To get involved, please visit handsonbayarea.org.